Transformational change is permanent and it lasts forever. Up until about 15 or 20 years ago, researchers and doctors believed that you weren't able, or they actually just didn't know how to change memory or change these schemas attached to these implicit memories. But now, after a lot of research, there is a way to do it. It's this amazing thing called memory reconsolidation. Before doctors and researchers created and found out how to actually go in and change a memory and the schemas and the neural nets attached to it and the behaviors and emotions attached to it, before that, there's a lot of great doctors and researchers, and because they thought, well, we can't change implicit memories and beliefs, then we just need to learn how to work with them and against them and kind of like override the beliefs that those parts of us have. And things like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and like mindset and thought work were created so that we can see that, okay, what the idea was, wow, you want to do this thing, but you're doing this other thing. And so Anabell, like say, for example, let's keep with that same theme. I want to let people help me, but it feels really hard. So how do I let people help me? And maybe a therapist will tell you, well, it's safe to let people help you, but you're thinking, in my body, it doesn't feel safe. You just have to remember that this man loves you. And if you keep doing the old behavior, it's ruining your marriage. So don't do it. And patients were taught or were helped with therapists, again, very well-intentioned, working to override those thoughts. And again, it's like pushing a rock uphill. What that does is you still have the belief, and then you have this new thought that like, just let people help you. I say, I can't let people help me or I'm going to die. It feels too painful. I need to be in control. But then your doctor says, your therapist says, let people help you. It will keep your marriage safe and it's necessary, or else your marriage is going to fall apart. Like they could help you. You don't let go a little bit. And now you have these two different, completely opposing thoughts and beliefs sitting right next to each other. And what that does is it just really confuses people even more. 15 or 20 years ago, there was a lot of research done with rats on how to literally go in and change the beliefs. And it's Dr. Bruce Ecker is one of the leading doctors that figured out how to do it in therapy. And he's amazing. And I worked under him as well, and mentored from him and his team. And he calls this transformational change. So transformational change is permanent and it lasts forever. Like it's fast and it lasts forever. What is amazing about it is it uses this process called memory reconsolidation to change the beliefs. And so it lets us access old memories, activate them. And so the two main points of memory reconsolidation is reactivation of a memory and disconfirmation. So if you reactivate a memory and you create it with a disconfirming experience, you have 5 hours after you unzip that file, that memory is labile and it's editable and you can change it. And if within those 5 hours, you present the mind with a disconfirming experience of that past event. So an opposite or disconfirming or something that disproves the earlier belief in the earlier schema, then it rewrites it completely and it becomes permanent and it changes and the behaviors and the thoughts and the emotions associated with that implicit memory is completely changed and it creates transformational change. It's simple. It sounds simple. It's like just these steps, but you have to be trained in this and there's ways to do it. And there's a lot of amazing therapies that have learned how to that have the process of memory reconsolidation built into their experiential therapies. Things like AEDP and IFS, internal family systems, they have this method and the process that they do the work. It activates a memory and there's the process of memory reconsolidation is built into their therapy. Okay. So, it's really amazing. And this is what I use in my coaching practice. So I've been trained in this and it's not just a therapeutic tool. Memory reconsolidation can be used by anybody. You just have to be taught how to do it and taught how to do it in a particular way. And this is what I use with my clients to help them with their beliefs.